here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you back. Well, it is Sunday when I'm recording this. You probably won't see this till Monday morning, but on Sunday here in Virginia, it is dreary and rainy, and we are supposed to be getting some really bad weather coming in here later, 40-mile-per-hour winds and all kinds of stuff. So I thought I would go ahead and do this little video now, just in case I lose electricity or something like that later, although we have a generator, so, but regardless, the generator doesn't do these two rooms. And I wanted to show you these two rooms. And I wanted to set up, I'm sitting literally in my foyer right now with a tray set up in front of me and a tray set up next to me. But you can see the dining room that Chris has finished behind me. And I will take my phone and give you a little tour of the whole thing when I'm done. I have a little haul to share with you. I went out shopping this morning for just a few things because I am going to start decorating either midweek toward the end of this week or at the very beginning of the next week. We'll just see how things go. So, but I did buy just a few things because I had a couple of good coupons. One I was able to use and one I wasn't, and I will explain that to you. But as you can see, my dining room is looking awful pretty back there, and Chris worked so hard on it, and I am so appreciative of his hard work and of his mind and how he figures these things out, which I will explain when I go to show you the room. But for now, let's get on with this haul here. It's not very big. It's not a whole lot of things. I went to AC Moore, and then we ran over to Big Lots. Just to get out of here a little bit, we don't really have anything that, you know, super important pressing us today. So we're just kind of having a very laid back, calm Sunday afternoon here. So anyway, let's start with AC Moore. I'll start there. And as you will see, mostly I had these two rooms in mind when I went out. I have some decorations for in here, but I don't have a ton. So I know of several little spaces, cozy corners, and here on this secretary and whatnot. I'll walk you around the whole room here when I'm finished with this haul and show you the pieces that I mentioned. But my grandmother's secretary is sitting right here to my left front. And I decorate that, and I decorate a little cozy corner sitting behind the camera here. And these little spaces are what I had in mind. Plus I put a white Christmas tree in the bay window out here. You know, as I said, I'm trying to add a little bit to the decor each year. This will be our 4th Christmas. Can't believe that. My gosh, how time does fly, huh, you guys? It's just, phew, all of a sudden, it's been 4 years that we've lived in this house. It seemed like yesterday that we were building it, and I was anticipating, and it seemed like it took forever to get the house built, and Sophie and I would take a ride over here every day to check and to walk through and to see how things were going. And old Sophie, she loved those rides, that's for sure. But anyway, I had these rooms in mind when I went out this morning. So the first thing I found were these two little owls. Check them out. In AC Moore, I had a coupon for 25% off the entire purchase. And everything was on sale for, I think their Christmas was 50% off, 40 or 50% off. So these little fellas were $9.99, so I paid $5 for each. Aren't they cute? And as you saw, I have that other pretty owl too. And these will hang on the tree, but that little owl will either sit on a branch, that other one I got, or underneath. Aren't they cute though? Got a pair of them. If I can get it closer to you. There we go. Cute. So I got 2 of those. I'm pretty far away from you because I had to set it. You should have seen me trying to figure out how to do this so you guys could see the dining room. Anyway, so I got those 2, and then I got some, again, oh, I'm missing something here. Where are my, oh, there they are. Duh. Let me show you these first. I got some beads, and as you know, my accent color for all times of the year, not just for Christmas or Thanksgiving, or fall or anything like that. It is this green throughout all seasons, throughout the year. So I found these. Aren't they cool? So I know I'll be able to use these in some of my lantern decor, centerpieces, and other places throughout in here in these 2 rooms. I've got 4 of those, and they were $2.99, half price, you know, for those. So $1.50 each. Can't beat that. Then to match these, I got a couple of candle rings too, and they were each $6, so $3, and I got 2 of those. You know what else I bought last year? I remember at the end of the season last year, Walmart had those ornament garlands, I should say, on sale. And these will pair really nicely. I think I got silver and white. I can't remember what, they're down in the basement. I can't remember what I got. We'll see later in the week. But I know these will pair nicely regardless of the color, because these are white and silver and green running through them. So pretty. I got those. And I have like a TV tray here. I don't have a lot of room. Then I got 2 of these, which I thought these were really cool. The flocked pine, $6, so $3 for each. Aren't they pretty? And you know me, I will probably cut this apart and use it here, there, and everywhere. These will go far for me. This won't probably be used in one arrangement or in just one place. These will be used as accent pieces in my centerpieces and my decor throughout. So I thought they were really pretty. And that was it. No, I'm lying. One more thing. And I bet you guys could guess what it is. Because I can't stop buying it. You're right, it's ribbon. Just one bolt from here. But I thought this was pretty. And I really don't know where I'm going to use it. I just saw it. I had not seen it in there the other time when I was in there buying the ribbon. So I thought, well, I didn't see that. So I picked that up. So that was it from AC Moore. So, nope, I'm lying. I have one more thing. For goodness sakes. Took everything out of the bags except for this. So I have a couple of garlands. One that I put up here on my grandmother's hutch that look like glass, cut glass. Ooh. And so I thought I would get a few of these, and I had in mind to stick in this for this arrangement here on this table for this lantern centerpiece. I'll probably use these. I have 4 of these for in that, and they were $1, 50 cents a piece. So can't beat that. So I got 4 of those, and that is it from AC Moore. Then we headed on over to Big Lots because I had a coupon there. It was like buy $50 worth, get $10 off. Buy $100 worth, get $20 off. Buy $150 worth, something like that. Well, I didn't buy enough to even make the first cut. So I spent like $27, I believe, in there. But there, a bird just landed right here on my front porch. Tweeting at me. What in the world? That was funny. Anyway, so I just picked up a couple of few things, 3 things, 5 things from 3 decor items and 2 food items. Let me go to the food items first. From Big Lots. And I have no idea if these are, hopefully they'll be okay and won't be stale or something like that. But who doesn't love a little Debbie cake every now and again? You can tell I'm not dieting at the moment. I really need to try. But from yesterday's red potatoes and now these, and these are so fattening. These are like 300 calories. But I love them. So I got a box of those. And I got a box of brownies. So I got those 2 things. But I love them. They're really good. So And now for the 3 little crafty items that I got. One was, guess what? More ribbon. But I hadn't seen this either. And this is really cute. It says Noel and Merry Christmas and Jingle All the Way. And it's a really kind of heavier feeling, almost burlappy. I would say it is burlap. Wired ribbon. So I thought that was really pretty. So I got that. And again, that's the red and white, or the burgundy and white. You know what I'm going to do one day? I may video this, I don't know. But I may try to find some containers and separate out everything that I've purchased so far this season. I'm going to say it hasn't been that much, but it has now that I think about it. I've made quite a few trips, and they haven't been huge hauls of things, but I do have quite a few items, and I want to utilize them. And I don't want them to sit out in my garage like that. Remember, I forgot my It's Fall Y'all sign because I had it stuck like between the refrigerator and the steps outside. I don't want to forget anything, so I need to organize that stuff. So maybe that should be my first Christmas series, or go with when I take you downstairs and I show you that, and then I, maybe bring you back upstairs and organize all that stuff. That might be the next video. I think I might do that, just so that we all know what all I have to work with. And if I'm forgetting something, y'all can remind me. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding you guys, because it's going to be a series and a half that I'm putting together here. So I'm going to need your all's help. I'm not even kidding. So as you all know, I probably really need another table runner. I don't. But look. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? Look at the burgundy scarf and the burgundy gift and the burlappy color. Oh. That would be cute. I bought the one with the cardinals, that I thought I would put on the island. But this is like a heavier weight. This is really nice. And look how much it was, you guys, at Big Lots. I can't believe this. $8. $8. That's it. And this thing is heavy. And it's, look at it on the back. It is heavy. I wish you could feel it. Wish we could feel a YouTube. Feel a tube. Because it's got snowflakes all through the center. It's just so pretty. I'm going to have to get them out, and I don't know which one I'll choose for that. And I for sure that I would put the cardinals up there, but you know what, you guys, I just don't know. I really like that. That's nice and heavy too, and it's a little bit more resilient than another one. So we'll see. And the last thing I got was, which I think is just adorable, and you probably saw this on my thumbnail, but look at this little train, and this will sit underneath this white Christmas tree. As you know, I accent that with whites and silvers and some pinks, but look at that. And then it lights up. It has like a battery pack, look, underneath of it that slides into that slot. Look, it has a little slot there. And it slides in, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a timer. I don't know. I don't have my, oh yeah, here they are. Hang on. Did bring my glasses over. No, it's just an on-off. So whatever batteries I put in there are just going to have to last. But check out the tree. They have one of these little try me things on here again. Isn't that cute? Look. I just think this is adorable. Check out the front. It is so cute. It's metal. And it was not expensive. $14 for this. That's not so bad, for this. I was expecting $30 when I picked it up. Honestly, I was saying, oh, that thing's going to be at least $30. I'm not going to buy it. I picked it up and said it was $14. I said, I've got it. I'm buying that for $14. I thought that was really cute. Super cute. So that, my friends, does it for this little haul. As I said, it wasn't that much, but it was just some things that I had on my mind that I knew I could use a little bit more foliage. I still am trying to think about these lanterns out in the front yard, you know, the wrought iron lantern that's on the stand. I still need to figure out how to make like sprays for each of those. And I was looking in AC Moore, they didn't really have anything in there as far as foliage and that kind of thing, or like a, you know, like a triangular piece of pine, you know. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for that. But I don't have to worry about that till after Thanksgiving. That won't go up. That my outside decorations will not get put up until after Thanksgiving. So usually that weekend after. Hopefully by then I will have had time to go out and find something that will go with those. But anyway, that does it for the haul. So now I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to walk through the dining room, and then I'll take you around the whole place here. Give you a little tour of this area. So I'm excited. It is so pretty. Wait till you see the ceiling. Wait till you see what he did up in the tray. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so pretty. But anyway, I will be right back behind the camera. Okie dokie, I'm back behind the camera, or behind my phone, which is what I used to video. And here is the dining room, all finished. And check out the ceiling. Turn out the light. It's so dark outside. Hopefully you can see. Oh no, it's better with it on. And it'll be better over there in the foyer. I'll turn around and take the ceiling too. Here is the picture frame molding. And Chris did an awesome job. He ended up moving these two outlets. This outlet was like, would have been right in the middle of that. I have a picture I'll insert to show you what I'm talking about. Would have been right in the middle of this picture frame. And then there's one on the other side of this. And it would have been in the middle of this one. So he moved them. On this side, he couldn't do that because you have to have them stuck on a stud or attached to a stud. So instead of moving them, he just went around them. And that's, we have plugs on the right side, or outlets on the right side of every window in the front of the house. And all of those control the lights in the windows and are controlled with one switch. So we decided they were going to put those right down in the middle, right underneath the light. We're like, no, then you'd be able to see the outlet all the time. So we had them move them all over. Excuse the snarf on my windows from the dog. From Sam. That's from Sam. He comes out here and barks. And see, there it is on the right side of this. But it's hidden by the curtain. Instead of being right directly underneath, it's hidden by the curtain. So as you can see, he went right around that one. Carved it out of the picture frame. So he is a math genius. I don't guess it would take a genius, but it would take somebody a lot smarter than me to figure out about how to do these picture frame moldings or wainscoting. And he figured it out. And he was figuring on a piece of paper, and he made them all 3.5 inches, I believe, from the corner, from each corner, and then filled in with them. And they had to be so far apart. All of the frames are not the same size. Some of them, they're all the same size on the same walls. But as the walls differ, they are different sizes. Obviously, you can see the two little ones there. We decided not to put one underneath the windows because that would just be too close. It would have been way too close. So we just left that open. And let's see if we can get a better picture of that ceiling. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You can see the molding up in there. Look at that. You can see he painted the ceiling and the little lip that drops down. Let me back off. I just am thrilled with this. It's very subtle. I know it's not a huge change. But you know, sometimes you don't have to make a huge change to make a big statement, you know? So, it looks different in different lights, you know? Sometimes the paint looks gray, sometimes it looks beige. It is the most interesting paint. I love it, this Greige. And to tell you, we got it from Home Depot. It is a Sherwin-Williams color called Perfect Greige, but we had Home Depot match it. And we used the Home Depot's best paint, Behr, B-E-H-R. Great stuff. Covered in one coat. Check out the big fat molding now. I love it. You can really, really see the molding. Now. And as you all saw, here's the living room. And I'm going to walk through here real quick and then take a picture from standing inside the window there. You know, you guys saw this last week. But there's that Happy Fall Y'all sign I was talking about a little while ago. I'd forgotten that. And thank goodness I'd found it by the collab, home tour collab. But I was walking out in the garage and went, oh, well, you dum-dum. You forgot that. Check out the trees out our side yard. It is fall you all, for sure. For sure. And that's the secretary that I was talking about. That's my grandmother's secretary. And I always put a little decor inside of it. There's all of Chris's painting things sitting by the basement door to go downstairs. And of course we still have our rugs down. All the brown rugs you see are for Sophie. And that's my grandmother's. I'm almost going to be sorry to put the fall stuff away. I so enjoyed doing it, and I love the way it looks. But it's about time to switch everything out, isn't it? There you go. There's the whole thing. Living room, foyer, dining room. And eventually, I would like to have everything painted in here. I would like the whole house this color, to be honest with you. But the next thing may be the foyer. And, which as I said last week, goes all the way up. Oh my goodness. But you can see that big felt molding up there too. That molding goes throughout. But it would have to go down this whole big, here's the living room here again, sorry. And we'd have to go down this big fat wall here. Let me walk underneath this kind of alcove here. Here's Liam. Buddy. Oh, my bud. What you doing? Hi. And come right down where that wrought iron piece there, that whole wall would have to be done. And like I said last week, that I would have to have this wall done. And then that one. Oh my goodness, it would just be crazy. I really think that the wainscoting would be pretty going up the steps though, huh? Wouldn't that be pretty? On that wall. That would be pretty. But anyway, that's it. The living room and dining room project is complete. And no more painting will be done until at least after the holidays or when we get into the first of the year, maybe. I'm not sure. It might just stay like this for a while. I think Chris is pretty tired of painting right now. So I'm going to close this one out, you guys. Next up, I may do that organizing video or go through everything that I have. Not like a haul, but just organize it and get it. I'd have to see if I can find some baskets and maybe a bin or two to organize everything in. So, and I'll show you the basement and where we keep our wreaths. Somebody had asked me how I store wreaths, and Chris has rigged me up a neat little thing downstairs that I can show you that, and I'll show you that later in the week too. But here's one last look at this centerpiece. I'll put you a little mark up there in the right hand corner if you want to go see how I made this. And that funky bow. That turned out so pretty. Alrighty, you guys. That's it for the day. So I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.